after you won the last fight really stuck with him, and he didn't even know if you remembered having that encounter after the last fight. I was wondering, do you remember what he's talking about?
Yeah, I went up to him and I said, "Good fight." That was it. I said, "Good fight, buddy."
So you really didn't mean anything more by it? I mean, he seemed like he took you were kind of rubbing it in.
I don't think I was rubbing it in. I was just kind of like, "Good fight. Try again, buddy." But I mean, I didn't say anything. I just said, "Good fight." That was it. But he knows what I meant. He was right.
As well, the evolution of yourself and Dominick since the last fight?
I think we both changed a lot. I mean, you can see, even in the open workout yesterday, you know, I mean, it's apparent that I've improved a lot from 4 years ago with my hands and my Muay Thai, and I attribute that to my trainer, Master Tom, who's trained multiple world champions in boxing and kickboxing and now MMA. You know, it's just a different time. It really is. You know, I'm actually bigger as a person, size-wise, fighting at 135 pounds when I walk around. I've continued to improve on my jiu-jitsu. I mean, I've submitted countless guys that are black belts and never been submitted and never been stopped. You know, I'm the guy that's beaten all those guys. So, you know, it's one thing to see Dominick against some pretty good people, and it's a different thing to see Dominick against me at my best, and that's what you're gonna see. It's crazy, you know, fighting with guys like Tito and Vanderlei on the card. I mean, I've been a huge fan of the sport for so long, and I'm not too far behind in age, actually, in some of those guys, but, you know, I mean, I just remember being in high school, watching Tito and being, you know, impressed with his charisma and stuff like that, and watching Bantamweight and thinking he was going to kill everybody and, you know, all that stuff. So now looking back at it, there's a ton of impressive guys, and I think, you know, a guy like Jose Aldo, you know, I got a chance to fight him and feel like poised from a young guy who, you know, he found a weakness and just, you know, took it apart on me, and I was impressed with, you know, his skill. And you know, John Bones Jones, another guy who's got a unique body style and has the strong mind. And I'm just impressed with the mind of a lot of these guys, because, you know, you see consistencies in guys like, you know, all the champions throughout years. You see the consistency in the mind, and you can kind of pick out who has that mindset, and it's cool to see it. So, and that goes for, I've got, you know, 15 and 16-year-old kids in my gym that are some of my main training partners. They've been training with me for six plus years now, and, you know, now we're the same size, and you know, it's a trip to see this sport grow, and I'm excited for it. But I think the most impressive thing is, you know, seeing the guys with the strong mindset, because that's what being a champion is all about.
What's up with the DJ Paul videos, and Dominick, have you been watching them?
DJ Paul from 3-6 Mafia, he's I think he's won an Oscar for the original soundtrack of Hustle and Flow. We just met, and, you know, I train, that's my life. I train and I hang out, and he actually, you know, we met at a UFC event. He's a fan, and I was like, dude, we should make a viral video or something like that, you know. And he basically was like, doesn't do anything except for make music and hang out. And so he drove down to LA at like 11 o'clock at night, and like just showed up, and I was like, we just messed around for a couple hours with the video camera, made some videos, just having fun, promoting the fight and chilling. The cool thing about this fight is, you know, the reason it's a grudge match and everything else is because, you know, you put Dominick and I in the same little neighborhood, and we probably would have ended up fighting each other, you know, because, you know, his bad attitude and me not taking crap, and me being the badder dude, you know, and that's what this is about. So, you know, like-minded people, we're gonna butt heads when it comes to the fight game, and see who's boss.